Hey guys, welcome back to Living Gratefully. This is a video of a typical fall weekend for us, and I'm thinking it's similar for most of you as well. We make some delicious broccoli cheddar soup for my first time. My friend Rhonda gave me the recipe and it was a huge hit. We share with you the best way to make rolls rise, and we're going to make some of our favorite pretzel treats. And I always try to incorporate a project, whether big or small, in our weekend. It makes me feel accomplished. So we'll do that too. We have a lot of shout outs in this video, so be sure to watch till the end, and we hope you really enjoy it. The first shout out is to my new YouTube friend Danielle. She was the first person who wasn't a friend or family member to comment on my channel. She has a cool channel and Instagram feed, so I want to give her a shout out, and her information is below in the description box so you can check her out. We started out with some chores in the yard, and earlier today I made some steel cut oatmeal and I let it cool before packing it up. It takes a while to cook, like 25 minutes, but it's my favorite. I've tried the quick cook and I don't like it as much, so I go ahead and make a big batch and then stick it in the fridge, and I scoop a little out each morning, add a little water, and then heat it in the microwave. So this is the quick weekend project. We just needed to touch up this cabinet we use in the hallway to hold a lamp. This cabinet is so old, it's maybe 10 years old. I think we picked it up at Walmart or Kmart, so it's nothing fancy, but it still works for us. So I just went ahead and gave it a good cleaning. You'll see that I like to clean, cook, and do projects in my pajama pants. I like to be comfortable. And here my husband checked to see what could be tightened because it was a little loose. So we took care of that, and then I wanted to give spray painting a try. I've heard so much about it and I haven't tried it yet on furniture. Nowadays you apparently don't need to do any sanding or priming. You can just hit it with this spray paint. So we gave it a try and it worked great, and after it dries overnight, I'll put it back together and show you the results at the end of the video. Now moving on to the broccoli cheese soup. My husband likes brothy soups more than creamy soups, but we had some friends over for soup night, so we thought it would be a perfect time to try out this broccoli cheese soup recipe my friend Rhonda gave me. Shout out to Rhonda, she is a really good cook, and I knew if she liked this soup, it must be good. It was easy and quick. Each step is like 3 minutes, and then before you know it, you are all done. I'm a messy cook, so you can see that water all over the place. It tasted a lot like broccoli Alfredo, and we'll definitely be making it again. We thought it tasted even better as leftovers even 5 days later, and even though he normally likes brothy soups better, my husband now calls this the just can't stop soup. I found the exact recipe online so I could share it with you. It'll be linked down below in the description box. I have soup without some bread, and I've been really into yeast rolls lately, but I've always had trouble getting them to rise. A lady on YouTube, Heidi, taught me a new trick: to put the rolls in the oven with just the light on to get them to rise. I'm ecstatic that this worked so well. I wanted to give her a shout out as well. Her YouTube channel name is Kiddos Corral with a K. I am seriously so grateful. So now on to the best part, the pretzel treats. These we have been making for years with either chocolate or white chocolate discs, and sometimes we put M&Ms on top. Lately we have been cutting back to just the disc and the pretzel. This saves on ingredients we need to have on hand, and we like them just as much. Plus our daughter doesn't love chocolate M&Ms, so this version makes everyone happy. Basically you lay out a bunch of pretzels on a cookie sheet, lay out the discs on each pretzel, and bake them until they are melted and you see the discs get shiny. My husband likes salty better than sweet, so he suggested we add even more salt to this round. But later I make another round with what is left over, and you'll see that the salt is not a necessary step. You will need to quickly smush either an M&M or another pretzel on top and then let them cool. The trick is to really smush them all the way through. You want them to stick together when they're cooled. Be careful not to burn your fingers though. So in this round, I'm just using what is left over. These are for our family to munch on, and I'm not using salt this time. I use what is left of the white chocolate discs that we had in the cabinet, and then I finish with the salted caramel. It's actually a tasty mix. Last year, my awesome sister found these salted caramel discs with her eagle eyes at a craft store, and they're our new favorite. You can get them at any craft store, and they're also on Amazon too. You can let them cool naturally or put the cookie sheet in the freezer for a few minutes if you're in a rush. And they pop right off. There's no need to line the cookie sheet with foil or to spray it with Pam. This is super easy and everyone always loves them. You can probably tell that I'm not too concerned with how they look. Once you taste them, I promise you'll eat more no matter what they look like. So I don't worry too much about making them perfect. They have different colors available, so you can make your treats theme-oriented, like for a baby shower or a football tailgate. Just get the colored discs and another color M&M, or just use another pretzel like we do. The link is below to the original recipe I started using 12 years ago. And here is the finished spray-painted cabinet. The one coat was perfect for what we wanted. You can tell it's a brighter white, and it still has the character of the worn areas. If you've watched my videos, you may have noticed I always have a Bible verse at the end. Today's verse goes with the video's theme. I am grateful for the encouragement from my friends and family, and also from YouTube. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the description box below for more details on everything.